How do you handle iterations?
Well, it's a good point. You have to estimate, just like in any formal risk management, right? You have to estimate the variability of tasks. I talked about that, but you also have to work out the number of tasks you're going to have. And in new product development, when you're developing a prototype or a new pharmaceutical formula or whatever, right? You don't know if you're going to find that the first time, the second time, the third time, or the 20th time, right? You're going to try it, produce it, test it, and break it. It'll explode. You have to start again. And the next time you do it, you think, yes, I've got this pharmaceutical drug that's good, etc. No, damn, it kills, right? So you have to go back to the drawing board and start again. You don't know how many times you're going to have to iterate, right? That's if I understand the question, that's the question, right? Well, there's no magic source in critical chain that answers that. You're going to have to try and estimate what the probable number of iterations will be, and you model it in that way, okay? And then there'll be good news or bad news depending on if your estimate of the number of iterations is correct or not, right? In practice, with critical chain, all this happens much, much better than in traditional non-critical chain environments. Why? Because you start believing in your schedules once again. You're going probably faster than your competition, faster than you used to, so you have less crazy, unhealthy, impossible pressure from your top management says, I want this finished tomorrow, and therefore, don't tell me about iterations and stuff. Get it done. And so you're being forced to ignore the number of iterations you're going to have. Here you're allowed to say, I'm probably going to iterate 6 times on this, I think, given what technology breakthrough we're trying to do, and do that properly. Okay, so that means that in a fever chart of a project with iterations, you're sometimes going to go faster than expected. That's to say, you're going to go down in the fever chart, right? Because there's an iteration you're not going to even have to do, right? So you're going faster than expected. Or you can end up having more iterations and you're going backwards, back up into the system, back up into the red, right? That's to say that, damn it, I thought I would get the prototype on the 3rd trial and I didn't. I have to now do a 4th trial, which means the finishing line is further away than it was this morning, and therefore I'm going back in my fever chart. Okay, I hope that makes sense. You take it into account, and frankly, all this thing, I hope it's made sense, is all about better managing, more honestly, more openly managing uncertainty, right? And these iterations are real painful to live with uncertainty, aren't they? And critical chain just puts it out there so that everybody can talk about it. Yeah, we did it. We got it through in the 2nd iteration. I didn't think that was possible. Oh damn, we're going to have to iterate again, and I don't know how many times it's going to go on. Okay, so good point. It's integrated in the system. You have to try and plan, expect a certain number of iterations, and then there'll be good news and bad news as you go through.